Okay, y'all, Sunday night. Still watching Beauty in Black. Babe made a 15 bean soup. How many beans, babe?
15 bean soup, collard greens,
Collard
mustard
green.
greens, spinach, and kale.
It is so good.
With the New Orleans Trinity and some kale slices.
Put this on there. About to eat this.
Bye, people.
Okay, y'all. It's Monday morning, Monday the 20th. I'm in this bathroom trying to see if this is a better recording spot or if I even want to use this bathroom. This was my mom's bathroom. See how dated it is. At one point it was just so beautiful, but it's absolutely dated and need an overhaul. The whole house is dated, but nice, but dated. Do I want to start recording in here? Do I want to move my stuff in here? Because I got a lot more room now. I got counter space, drawer space. Because in that other bathroom where I was recording at, y'all, there was just no space in there. And it looks cluttered because I didn't really have any place to put stuff. Do I want to move into this bathroom? I don't know. I know I need to do something to my hair. Y'all, yesterday when I was at church, I had my earbuds because I had one in, I think, when I was recording. When I got home last night, I couldn't find these earbuds. And I just panicked. It was almost like I had lost my phone. You know that feeling if we lose our phone, like, oh my God, even though our phone got all of, a lot of personal stuff on here, I kind of had that same feeling though, losing these earbuds. I called everybody I knew at the church, even the secretary, because I was seeing who got a key to the church. The secretary said she wasn't going to be back until Wednesday at the church. So this morning I was going to head down to the church to see if maybe somebody's down there cleaning or whatever. And she called me. She said she had an appointment, and she said, let me just go down to the church to see if I could find Sinette's earbuds. And we was on the phone. She went through she went to where I was sitting, her office, the lounge, the pastor's office, just to see if somebody had turned them in. She was like, nope, they're not here. And when I did, and the reason why I just knew they were at the church is because when I checked to find my iPod, my phone, it said 3616 Spalding. That's where my church is at. I took everything out of my purse. I looked everywhere. I looked at my card, maybe my purse flipped over and it fell out, This morning, well, after she told me she couldn't find them, I went back to my purse, reached right in the side pocket that I didn't even know existed in this purse. I don't carry this purse all the time, and they were just sitting right there. So the Find My iPod registered at the church because that's the last place, I guess, that I used them. I don't know why I wouldn't have registered where they were. Like, I don't get that. But I found a mystery solved, y'all. I was distraught. I was distraught. I was gonna have to buy another pair. Like I use these every day. I love them. And I use them a lot, right? And the reason why they weren't where I always have them, I keep them in this pouch in my purse, no matter what purse I'm carrying. But yesterday I carried this little red purse just because it matched my outfit. And the pouch that I keep these in didn't fit in that red purse. So I had to take them out and I put them somewhere else. Mystery solved. Yeah, my hair is itching. I need to wash it, but I don't want to wash it today, but I do want to wash it tomorrow because tomorrow we're going on a field trip, me and Babe. One of my clients, they are blowing my phone up at my text up at work. What was I gonna say? Oh, one of my clients said that it was his mother-in-law's birthday and they were all going to this place called Lee's Fried Chicken in Lincoln. And Lincoln is about an hour away. He said his whole they love. He said it's the best fried chicken he's ever had. You know, everybody will say that. Like one of my friends, she loves this place called Alpine here in Omaha. To her, that's the best fried chicken. And to me, it's just really is not. It has a nice crunch on the outside. It's real crunchy and crispy. When I say it don't have no flavor, no seasoning on it or whatever. So anyway, I said, oh, maybe one day me and Babe will take a trip, you know, a quick little road trip down to Lincoln and have some Lee's fried chicken. My babe's name is Lee. So I was like, oh, Lee, they got a chicken place called Lee's Fried Chicken. I want to go there and I want to play Keno in Lincoln, like just a little field trip. So since I'm off work the next 3 days, we're gonna go tomorrow. And we're just gonna stay there. We're gonna just hang out, go eat, play Keno, have some cocktails, spend the night, and then come back. So I'm excited about that. So I do want my hair to be freshly washed. So I probably, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just wash it tomorrow. Tonight. And let it dry overnight. So I'm just getting a notification because I have to jump on this call. I'm not working today, but I am subpoenaed into, thank God I don't have to go in person, but to be on this call to give an account of how my client is doing. Because my client is in this court system. So I'm gonna fix it up. I'm gonna fix it up, put on a different shirt and jump on that call. And then from there, I'm just going to, while I'm in this bathroom today, I think I'm looking around like, oh, I need to clear off this countertop. Just some old stuff my mom had sitting up here. She wasn't even using this stuff. And then decide if I want to move over here. Okay, I will be back. Okay, I didn't throw on a shirt. I'm gonna put some powder on my face. So I'm in this little bathroom. I like the lighting in here better. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. That powder makes a huge difference. I'm not even gonna add no bronzer on here. I'm just, whatever's on this brush. Oh, my hair is itching. So today, I don't know, it's half price pizza at Tiger Tom's on Monday. Well, it used to be half price. Now it's not. Now it's $5 off a large. No, $7 off a large, $5 off a medium, like that. They switched it up a little bit. I don't know if I want pizza. I have got to get my mind set for a healthy eating regimen, healthier. So far this summer, I just been kind of eating like crap. Who's calling me? Oh, those stupid spam calls come through every day. I think that looks presentable to be on a call. Put on some earrings of some sort. Yep. These are just sitting here, so I'm gonna throw these on. And I think this call is only for 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna get in gear. Get cleaned up for the day. I'm gonna just pick a room and stay there. And I think I'm starting in the kitchen. Y'all saw I bought those. If you saw my last video, I bought some new pots. So I'm gonna clear out some of the other pots. Yep, that'll work. And get the kitchen decluttered. I'm gonna worry about that bathroom right now. Okay. I'll be back. I don't know for what or when or what, but I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna take y'all into my week like I do, like I've been doing. Definitely gonna take y'all on a field trip tomorrow. It's an hour drive, about 50-minute drive down to Lincoln. So I'm excited. We would have went today, but they're closed on Monday. So today would have been a perfect day because I just don't know what to do with myself. But y'all, I will figure it out and I'll get it together. I'll be back. Okay, here are the pots that I recently purchased at TJ Maxx. Get those washed and put away, and I'm gonna show you the pots that I'm gonna throw away. Just some of them, I'm gonna do it a little at a time. Look at this pot. See what I mean when I said they're just old and burnt up? Old and burnt up. So this one will replace this one. I like the size of this pot. The handle broke off. It's just burnt up. And it cooks really good. This pot really cooks good. Even steel. But I don't like that. So this pot is going to replace this pot. This pot still cooks good. But look how burnt up it is. And it's just, I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. So this one will replace this one. I think this one is okay. It needs to be cleaned out, but this one is definitely still okay. I'm not going to throw that pot away. This pan I'm actually not going to throw away because it comes in handy. Like when we had taco night a couple weeks ago, I just put some foil paper down and put the taco shells on here. I might eventually replace it just because it's so ugly, but it's functional. I wouldn't cook in this, but yeah, I don't even know how this pan got like this. This one's okay. Cornbread pan. It just needs to be scrubbed down real good, but mine will always make cornbread like it's the cornbread pan. Just old. But I definitely want to replace this one. I didn't yet. I saw one there, but I didn't get it. But this is good for like greens, cabbage, some beans. But it's just, ugh. So I'm going to throw away some stuff. I got a couple more. Let me see. I'll be scraping that out. It'll never come clean. And I just don't like it because I think some of that might get in your food when you're cooking it. I don't know. But this pan is actually clean. Look how burnt up it is. But I like the size of it because it's not like a flat pan like this. It has some depth to it a little bit. I'm getting rid of it. It's just so ugly. I'm getting rid of these ugly pans. And I'm going to replace. I'm going to keep this one. I'm actually not going to throw this one away just yet. I'm going to keep it for now. I know it doesn't look clean, but it's as clean as it can get. This is going in the trash. I'm not even taking this stuff to Goodwill. Who would want this? Yeah. Mom has a lot of these. So that's clean. It's, you know, it's old. It's the older ones, but just a nice sized casserole dish. But I got this one. I got this. So I'm not gonna throw it away. Like this could be a find at a Goodwill if somebody is wanting a casserole. And she has a lot of these. So I'm not gonna throw these away. But I'm getting rid of them by taking them somewhere. Okay, y'all. So I washed my hair. I went ahead and washed. I had to wash it because it was itching so bad. And I had to grease my scalp with this grease. I like this Blue Magic. I like the blue one too, but this is the castor oil one. And I just had to put some right up in here is where it's itching so bad. When my hair was longer, I would grease my scalp. I use grease. But with it being this short, I can't because then my hair will be too greasy. But anyway, this is the I don't know if y'all can see it, the heat protectant that I use, Design Essentials, agave and lavender. I used one. I could go ahead and throw this away. I used one, the label came off completely. You know, if you use a product all the way up and you want to go get it again, you know it was good, right? So, but when I went to Sally's, they didn't have it. It wasn't, they were out of it. So I bought this one, Silk Essentials. And I hate it. I hate the way it made my hair feel. So, went back to Sally's a little later and they had this one. This is the best. Heat protected. And I curl my hair a lot. You know, my style is like, you shouldn't be curling your hair that, you know, but I use heat protected. My hair, it hasn't broken off. I think it's okay. Anyway, I'm finna get out of here. I'm finna go Tiger Times. I'm meeting a friend there. I got my kitchen. The kitchen is a huge, huge project. So I just took one cabinet. I pulled everything out that bottom cabinet. And I filled up 2 big trash cans full. Took that stuff out to the trash. Still got a bunch of stuff on the floor. I found 2, you know those pans are like 9 by 13. I found 2 of them that looked like they hadn't hardly been used. They were just lost in the back of the cabinet. And there was a couple other pots that I found back there that I'm gonna keep. So I still got on the floor stuff that I'm gonna keep and still some stuff that needs to go in the trash. I need to wipe down that cabinet. Is 2 shelves, and then put my stuff back. Then there's a whole nother cabinet. There's a couple. The cabinet that has all the canned goods, and it's just so many. I'm getting rid of all of them, like everything. So that's gonna take a while. So I'm stuck in the kitchen with that project for a while. I had to stop today because I was getting tired. It's so hot outside, but I'm gonna just go to Tigers. They got air at Tigers. And Tigers is literally right up the street. So I'm gonna go to Tigers, hang out with my friends for a little bit. And then one of my friends is coming that I used to work with at the hospital. And then see Babe later. He's cooking tonight. I forgot what, I think he said he's cooking crab legs. Did he say that or was I dreaming that? I don't know. I think he said crab legs tonight. We'll see. I'll be back. We got crab salad. It looks so good. I'm still watching Beauty in Black. I'm so sick of this show. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Me and Babe were supposed to go on our field trip today, but we're gonna go tomorrow. We stayed up so late last night finishing Beauty in Black. Till honey this morning, we was like, We stayed up till like 4 in the morning. I'm at the funeral home. I'll be right back. All right, so I got my mom's death certificates. So all this time I haven't been able to take care of any of her business because I didn't have those. So now I was really sad when I looked at them. Like, it made me sad, but it's okay. So yeah, y'all, me and Babe said we did a marathon because I just wanted to finish that series. It was long and drawn out, and I looked up that it's going to be a season 3, which it has to be the way it ended, right? So I don't know when that comes out, but yeah, we stayed way too late, 4 o'clock in the morning. So we're going to go to our field trip tomorrow. This evening, he suggested that we go visit my uncle, my mom's little brother. His wife of 42 years died a month before my mom did. So we're going to go check on him, spend some time with him this evening. And that's it. That is it. So, yeah. Y'all, this feels so strange. It just feels so strange. I don't even know. But I just got to keep going. I'm glad I took some time off work, because it did feel good this morning not to even worry about. I even turned my phone off because, you know, in the morning, I get a lot of messages, text messages, and all of that from clients and stuff. I just turned my phone off. So that really felt good. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to get out this heat, and I'll be back a little later. I almost feel like braiding my hair. If you know me from back in the day, I think I used to wear braids. Well, I definitely used to wear braids a lot, but I don't know if you guys remember those days. Because the heat. Today is not as hot as it has been. But anyway, I just left Tiger Tom's. And I used to work at the hospital when I first started my master's program for mental health. I worked at the hospital in the psych ward. And one of our psych doctors, one of the psychiatrists, was here with his husband. And I didn't notice him until he was leaving. Somebody said his husband was shaking like he got Parkinson's or something. That man is not old, and I know you don't have to be old to have Parkinson's, but they was like, oh my God, he was shaking so bad. But I didn't see that part. But when they were leaving, I was like, oh my God, doctor, you know. And I said, do you remember me? And he was like, absolutely, I remember you. And then he was like, you look so happy. He was like, oh, and then he just said, oh my gosh, you just look so happy. So good to see you. I don't know why that man said I look so happy, because I don't feel so happy. Matter of fact, when I'm sitting up there in Tiger Times, I was tearing. I was trying to fight back tears, because I didn't want my friend that I was with to know that I was struggling. And I saw that death certificate, y'all. That messed me up. That did something to me. But he saw something different. So I thank God for that. I really do. I was thinking maybe I should go to the Goodwill, because it's right up the street, just to see what I could find. Some more little tops to wear to work or something. But y'all, when I tell y'all, my mom's clothes is in every room of the house. 3-bedroom house. They're in every closet. They're in the basement closet. Well, not anymore in the basement closet. But then she has a Chester drawer, a Chester thing, clothes in there. And so I said, well, the hallway closet I know for a fact is just suits and dress clothes. But I think I'm just gonna go shopping in my mom's closet. I'm gonna go see what she got in there. Now, me and my mom wore different sizes, but I was always able to just wear her tops. Never her shoes, never her bottoms or anything like that, but I could wear her tops. So I think I'm okay to do that. I'm gonna go in the room that she was in, that she was sleeping in. There's no dress clothes in that closet. They're just all like casual stuff. But when I say they're packed like you can't, you know how you slide clothes down and start flipping through the clothes? There's no flipping. They're just all just sandwiched in there. So I'm gonna go home right now and look through her clothes. Instead of going to the Goodwill, honey, I'm gonna go see what my mama got that I could be wearing. And then I called my uncle because babe said he wanted to go over there, and I do too, but he's not answering, and he doesn't answer his phone. He never answers his phone. That's just a thing. My mom never answered her phone either. So we're just gonna have to take a chance and go over there. But before we do that, I am gonna go, and it's gonna be sad, right? I think or it might be joyful. I might enjoy it. I did go back in my mom's room after she passed away. She didn't die in her bedroom. She died in the living room. That's where the medical bed was. But in her bed, I had padding, so if she got incontinent, I could, you know, whatever. So I took all that padding, stripped the bed so I could wash her linen. But I haven't been back in that room. But y'all, one day, I don't know if I told this story, one day my grandson came over. He was like, where's she at? Where Granny? He went back in her room. He turned on the TV. He was looking. It made me so sad because he's only 3. He does not understand. Like, why ain't she here? So I'm going to go do that. And then somebody asked me a question. They said, have you ever encountered running into a client in public? And if so, how did that work out? So that's happened a few times. So I'm gonna share that. So I'll be back. Okay. Ooh, that was a task. But I found a few pieces. I'm gonna have to try this dress on to see. It's a long sundress. It literally, I know my mom didn't ever wear this dress. My mom was only like 5'4", maybe 5'5" at the most, and I'm 5'9". So I'm a lot taller than her. And this dress goes all the way down to the ground. So, but it's super cute. I don't know. I've never seen her wear that. This one is really cute. It goes down to my ankles. Super cute. I usually don't like sundresses that have the breast part, because I'm not heavy in the chest. Neither was my mom though either. But I don't know. It has the elastic in the waist. I'm gonna try them all on. This is really cute. This is just a top, but it's real light. It's a summer top. And it's like multi-layered. So there's one layer and then it goes down. Then it has a ruffle. So this blouse is doing a whole bunch. But I think this would be really nice with some white pants. I don't know that I've ever seen her wear that. This is brand new, which that's going to happen a lot when I'm going through her stuff. It's just a deep purple is one of my least favorite colors, but I love how rich that purple is. Tag still on it. It's just a simple top. I love the royal blue on this. It's long sleeve, but it's a summer top. It's real thin. Got the zipper, the pockets, with a pair of slacks, white slacks, or I don't know. Super cute. And then this one, there was so much more, but this is what I pulled out. This is like a gray top, a charcoal gray. The zipper details. Oh, I got some light gray pants that this will be cute with. I might actually wear this when I go back to work on Thursday. And that's it. That's all I got out of that closet. It was a lot of nice stuff in there, but I just pulled out pieces that I thought I would wear. I'm hot. I'm finna maybe rewash my face, I guess, and get on over to Babe so we can go over to my uncle's. It's starting to get, well, it's still early. It's like 5:30 in the evening, so I got a few more closets to go through. I'm gonna find a bunch of stuff. I found some jewelry in that closet too, like some pearl necklaces and stuff. Some of my mom's jewelry I would wear, but we didn't have the same taste even in jewelry, so we'll see. I'll be back. I went ahead and tried on this one. I don't feel like trying on all that stuff, but this is so cute, you guys. It's thin for summer, ruffled. Oh, it is so cute. I'm gonna wear this with some white pants. I'm wondering if Mom had a skirt to go with this, but I didn't see it. It's a size large, but it almost seems like it's big, and it has some, I don't know if y'all can see it, but it has some like yellowing, because it's just been hanging forever. So I'm gonna have to wash it. This is super cute. I don't feel like trying on those other things, but I just wanted to try this one on, so I'll be back. Okay, I lied. I tried on another top, but this is it because I'm starting to get tired. I love this top. I love how structured it is. Yeah. I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna wear this to work. This is so cute. I never saw my mom wear this. It got zippers, but is it a pocket? Yep. It's an actual pocket. Charcoal gray. Comes down over my butt. But then that's it. It's not super long. It just comes across my butt and hip area. Oh, that's so pretty. I love how structured it is. It's a Calvin Klein. That's the brand on it. So, anywho, I'm done. I'll be back. Okay, last one, I promise, because I am tired. This is also nicely structured. Got the zipper detailing. It comes down. This is super cute. I'm wondering what I could wear this with. I wish I had some printed pants or a printed skirt to wear this with, not just a solid. But right now I'm thinking just a pair of white pants or something. But it's light, even though it's long sleeve, it's light. I like wearing long sleeves in the summer with thin material because when you go to places like Tiger Times or even at the office, sometimes it's cold in there, right? So, but yeah, I love that rich royal blue. Put on some earrings that match, So yeah, I got a few little pieces, and I'm not trying those dresses on. Or that purple top. Maybe I'll go ahead and try on the purple top since I'm doing this. Hold on. I don't know what the brand is, but it's brand new. Extra large. I don't like purple. I don't like purple. But if I had some printed pants, I don't. Hold on. I'm really looking for a top to go with these printed pants that I thrifted, and I did find one. It's so cute. It's so cute, but it fits. The fit is wrong. It grabs me in the middle. There is no room to kind of give. But I like that. But I need some printed pants to go with this. I don't like purple, but this is a rich, deep purple that I like it. So eventually I'll find something to wear with it. So that's it. I don't feel like trying on those 2 sundresses. And there were several sundresses, but I just pulled out those 2. So yeah, instead of going to the Goodwill, I could shop in my mom's closet. Y'all know I'll find so much more, so I will be back in the future with other things. Like her dress clothes are not my style, even though they are so nice. Like the jackets with the beading and but I'm not a jacket type person necessarily, but my mom has some nice, super nice dress clothes. I'm done. I'm gonna take this off. And so when I go to the Goodwill going forward, like when I'm browsing around, I'll be looking for something to wear these with. For now, I could just wear some white pants or something, but just a cute, simple work shirt. Because I don't have any. I don't even know where my summer stuff is. I can't wait for fall because I love dressing in the fall. Sweaters and layering your clothes. I have plenty of those. But for summer, I really don't have tops and stuff. For summer, I don't know where my shorts are. You know, when I moved, I lost a lot of my clothes. So, anywho, I'm finna get out of here for real. I will be back. Another thing I want to work on and streamline is all mom's mail that she gets to the house. So, the business that I need to take care of, I'll take care of that. But all that other stuff, I bought this stamp. Deceased return to sender, and stop sending all this mail to the house because it is so annoying. Yesterday when I went to Taco Tom's, I met a friend. She bought me this, it's like a towel. I guess you can put it in your bathroom or over your stove. It says, friends make good times better and hard times easier. So I really like that. I'm going to just hang it on the door of the stove so I can see it. She gave me a card. But yeah, honey, this. Because I don't check my mail every day. Sometimes I just wait till the end of the week. And it just be a bunch of stuff. Anywho, I'll be back. Y'all, we just left my uncle's house. And when I tell y'all, I'm so glad we went. Because as soon as I walked in his house, his son was sitting on the porch with some friends, and we just walked in. My uncle was sitting right there eating dinner, and he was so glad we came. He was like, baby, I'm so glad to see you. He said, I've been having a rough day, you know, because his wife died. I said a month before my mom, but it was April 24th. Hey, babe, we need some ice.
Hey, I want to introduce you to him. He's like got my job for the moment. Yeah. This is my fiance.
You got your what? Your
my
job?
Yeah.
What's your name?
The job
My name
description.
Michael.
Michael. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Name the job description.
Look here. Let me tell you how you got it. So you know he played ball for us.
He played basketball,
so,
right?
So look here.
That's my fiance. She knows everything. Okay?
Yeah.
Just get to the bottom line.
So look here. He told me, I said, hey man, I said, do you play ball for fun? He said, how the hell I'm gonna play ball for fun?
Right. I left all that money I left.
All that, yeah. I said,
Fun, ain't no fun.
He been on me ever since.
But I'm telling you, Sierra, you know what the job is here?
What?
If you ever come in here, if you see a guy standing like this, getting paid, and I came in and I applied. They said, no, that job's for life.
Y'all is crazy. Y'all is
No,
too
I'm
much.
telling you.
Yeah.
He's from Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Mississippi.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, nice to meet you. But we
Yeah,
need some ice.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh, we out, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you get us a bag of ice?
Get
Oh,
the-
that's right. He don't even work here. I mean, he work here, but he work here, but he don't do that.
He's something else.
Ain't he something else? He is something else.
He's a lot of fun.
He is so much fun. My baby's crazy for real, like y'all. He is a lot of fun when he gets around people. And he used to play basketball in the NBA, and then he played over in France, and he just met somebody, I guess, that used to play too. I don't know. But anyway, we just left my uncle's, and my uncle was so happy to see us. He told me, he said, baby, I've been having a bad day today, and I'm so happy to see you. And then, you too. And then my cousin was there, and he had bought my uncle a Philly steak, so he was eating dinner. And then he had this lady there, one of his friends was cleaning up the kitchen, like she was deep cleaning. It smelled like pine saw in there. I was like, oh, you got your own cleaning business? She was like, yeah, I'm trying to get started, you know, building up my clientele. I said, okay, I need your number, honey, because if I can get this lady to help me deep clean that kitchen, yeah, I know I've been working on that kitchen, yeah. I said, oh, I got a job for you, like for real, like, because I don't want to do it, and I will definitely pay somebody to do it. But baby, my uncle, his wife, babe's family grew up across the street from her family, so he knows his wife and all of her siblings and stuff. So they had a good conversation. Tonight's not the first day that they discovered that, but they had a good conversation and stuff. And then I don't know, some kind of way fish came up. My uncle loves fish. My whole family loves fish. So babe said he'll cook fish on Friday to bring over for my uncle. When I tell y'all, he was so happy to see me, and I was happy that he was happy, right? I was happy to see him up eating and everything. And then he said to me, which made me so sad, he said, he was just staring at me, and I was like, what's going on? What's up? And he's like, you know what I just realized? You the last one. You by yourself, ain't you? I was like, yeah. My brother died, my sister died, my daddy died, now my mama died. And it's just me. I do have a brother and a sister from my dad. Y'all met my sister, I think, in a couple videos if you watched. I do have 2 siblings that are my dad's children. They both are older than me. And we are really, really close. My brother couldn't come for the funeral, but my sister came. She was already here, but she stayed. And we are really, really, really close. So I don't feel like I'm by myself, but when you think about it, like the house I grew up in, my mama, my daddy, my brother, my sister, they are all gone. That's wild. That is wild to think that, but that's the reality. So we're gonna go home. Babe said he's making lobster. He's gonna cook some lobster. I don't know what he's making with it, but I'm hungry now. And we may hopefully still go on our field trip tomorrow. Now that I got the birth certificates, Lord have mercy. Now that I got the death certificates, I gotta go downtown and take care of some business. So maybe we'll do that in the morning and then go, or maybe we'll just cancel our field trip till next week. I'm not really sure. So today was sad and good at the same time. Like, I struggled, my uncle was struggling, but I made him feel good, he made me feel good. It was just so good. I don't have anything to watch tonight. Somebody suggested and I know exactly who it was, Sweet Magnolia, and I tried to watch it last night, but we had just finished Beauty in Black, so I just couldn't get into it. So I may try it again, or I just need something light to watch, something light and maybe funny, a comedy show or something. Anyway, you guys, today has been very, very interesting. Here come babe. I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'll be back.
It's hot, so if you put it over there,
Oh, yeah.
you get everything you need.
That looks scrumptious, delicious, or something. What is it? Scrumptious, delicious?
What language is that?
I don't know what language.
I just need to know.
That's a saying. Scrumptious, delicious, or something. Yeah.
Get it ocean.
We about to grab this lobster. Looks so good. And a steak. Yeah. We're gonna eat. All right. This is the end of our Tuesday night. I will see you guys in my next one. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Oh, and we may not do our field trip tomorrow because the air went out. The air is out. It's hot. It's not overly hot. We got the ceiling fan going. Y'all can see that, but we got to figure that part out.
Look like really high, just like the crab. Look like lobster that white like that. We haven't had that in a while.
I'll be back. Y'all got my hair tied up. I got on a do-rag. Today is Wednesday, the 22nd. When I tell y'all I didn't do nothing today. We didn't go on our little field trip because Babe's ear went out. So he had to try to get somebody to come out here. One person said it'll be until Monday and all that. No, it's too hot for that. So he did get somebody to come out and waiting on him to come and all that. So we had to cancel our field trip. We'll get to do that another time. But when I tell y'all, I did not get out of bed today until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Sleeping on and off, scrolling on social media, going back to sleep, got something to eat, went back to sleep. It was crazy. But I needed that rest. So I feel rested. Tonight we're watching this documentary called Shipwrecked on Netflix. I don't know if I'm interested in it or not. But we're about to eat something. Maybe some leftovers. I don't know what Babe's got going on in the kitchen. But so yeah, I just wanted to pop in and say hey on the Wednesday because it's my weekly vlog, taking you into my week. So today was nothing going on. Nothing going on. Tomorrow, Thursday, I only have 3 clients tomorrow. I don't start till 1 o'clock. So 1, 2, and 4. Is it 1, 2, and 4? Something like that. It's not 1, 2, and 3. It's a break. 1, 3, and 4. Something like that. I know I start at 1. I'll be in the office at 1. So today was a day. It was a lazy day. And I was kind of feeling guilty, like, dang, I stayed in bed till 3 o'clock. But I needed that. Like, why can't I just accept that? Like, Sinette, you needed the rest. It was just a day of rest. So what if it wasn't a productive day? You know, I keep trying to tell myself that. And I was so restless last night. I didn't even sleep good last night. I don't know why I was so restless. I hate that I'm talking to y'all in the dark. Let me see if I can get the light on. Hold on. There we go. That's a little better. This is called Shipwreck, but it reminds me of the Titanic. They went on a cruise and the ship wrecked, right? But these people live to tell about it, so they're just telling their story. I'm kind of halfway paying attention to it, not really. So, I didn't sleep good last night. I don't know why. Completely restless. So, at 8 o'clock in the morning, my phone rang, and I was completely irritated. Like, who is this? It was the funeral home. I got 2 calls this morning. One call was this lady from CHI, the hospital that mom was in before she went into rehab or whatever. I got a referral for your mom to do outpatient rehab. Okay, apparently you didn't get the memo. Okay? Calling me early in the morning with that foolishness. Then the funeral home called. One of the things I was so happy about when I went to plan Mom's funeral and get everything together, everything was taken care of. Mom had took care of a lot of stuff. So she was like, the only thing you have to do is this. The only thing I had to do was buy her casket. Everything else is paid for. This lady called me this morning at 8 o'clock in the morning from the funeral home and said, oh, there was an oversight. We forgot to charge you for the death date, on her headstone. Her birth date was already, and then the engraving of the death date. That part wasn't paid for. $500 and some. So you mean to tell me when I was there to plan her funeral, to pay for to do everything, sign the papers, everything's done. Thank you for your business. Whoop-de-woo. You come calling me, talking about there was an oversight, and now I got to pay $500, and I have to do it. Otherwise, they're not going to put up her headstone. It has to be paid for that death date. When I tell you that irritated me so bad, I said, I'll take care of it when I can. She was like, okay, and I hung up. I just hung up. So I was so irritated because I didn't even sleep good, and finally when I was starting to get some good sleep, you come calling me with that? I'm thinking everything's good and done with that part. There was an oversight? And I'm still irritated. I think that's why I just laid in bed and didn't care about nothing today. And I knew we wasn't going to our field trip because he was waiting on the air conditioner people to come.
As the ship was sinking, we kept tilting, we couldn't stand up. So we were leaning ourselves onto the side of the ship. What we were also
Babe made a salad. Let me share what this salad looked like. It looks good, and I don't know that this is just the appetizer and then the entrees coming, or if this is the dinner. I don't know. Hold on.
there's a set of double doors.
So it looked like some smoked salmon, some crab, tomatoes, cucumber, eggs. It's a full salad.
But because we were tipping so much, it was becoming impossible.
Babe, you gonna have some?
We had to get across this chasm.
Not right now. This is the leftover steak from yesterday, leftover lobster, and today's salad. Hey y'all, back in the office, back to work after being gone since last week. Today is Thursday, the 23rd, July 23rd. I have an online session at 1, it's almost 1 now, about 7 minutes or so. My 2 o'clock just canceled, but she's gonna come on Saturday instead, and then I have a 4 o'clock. So I'll be done at 5. Nothing's going on today after work. I am rested. Slept all day yesterday, and I slept pretty good last night. I woke up early and couldn't go back to sleep, and then I fell back to sleep, which makes it harder to get up. But I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get back in the groove. Oh, somebody asked me, I want to answer this question. Somebody asked, have I ever ran into a client? And if so, how did that happen? How did that go? So y'all see I'm wearing one of my mom's tops that I just showed you, and I'm just wearing it with some pants. So when I was at the hospital, when I worked on the psychiatric unit, there was this rule, and I don't know if it was a written rule or what, but we aren't supposed to talk to patients after they leave the facility. If we see them out and about, we're just supposed to act like we don't even know them. So one time there was this couple, well, it was a lady and a guy. They both were patients, and we had to keep them separated because they had connected and they just kept trying to sneak away and all this old kind of stuff. So we had to keep them separated. So when they both got discharged, they was just, you know, we assumed they together or whatever. So one time I was at Subway and I saw him, and he was like, oh my God, he was like, I want to share something with you. We got engaged, and she showed me her ring and stuff. I was like, oh, congratulations. And then he said, yeah, y'all tried to keep us separated, and now we are together. And I was like, that's great, you know. And I left. So I told my supervisor that I saw them, and the only reason why I told her is because the conversation came up one day. Was like, I wonder how so-and-so and so-and-so is doing. They're probably married by now, right? I said, oh, I saw them at Subway. They are engaged. And she was like, really? She said, how did that conversation happen? I said, they just saw me and they just came up to me and told me. She's like, you know, we're not supposed to engage patients once they leave. I said, well, hey, what was I supposed to do? They just came up to me, you know. And so then another time I saw a patient. I was at the gym, and I was standing at the counter talking to the guy, doing some paperwork or something, I don't know. And one of my ex-patients came, and she just stood in front of me. She didn't say, hey, she just came and stood in front of me, and I looked up and saw her. I was like, oh, hi. And then she was like, hi, how are you? I was like, I'm good. How you been doing? She said, I've been doing really good. So then she walked away, and the guy said, are you a teacher? Was that one of your students? And then I just laughed. I said, no, I'm not a teacher. And that was all I said. Then here, just about a few weeks ago, me and Babe was out eating, and I have a teenage client, and her mom was out. She saw me. They sat us right next to her table, her and her friend, and then she was like, hey, and I said, hi, like that, and that was it. So those are my encounters of seeing my, oh no, there was another time I had this female client here, and her husband is an alcoholic, and so she's coming to therapy to learn how to cope and deal with his drinking. And she was like, he goes out every day after work and yada yada yada. And so then there was a time where I wanted to talk with him, so he came in. I talked with him by himself. I talked with them together, and then he stopped coming, but she kept coming, right? So one time I was at Tiger Tom's, and I saw a friend across the room. So I'm waving at my friend, hey, and then this other guy starts waving back. I wasn't even waving at him, didn't even pay no attention to him, but he started waving. He said, hey, I know you. And I didn't recognize him. And I was like, huh? And I said, come here for a second. I called him over to my table. And it was the guy, the alcoholic, I guess. And then he said, what are you doing here? Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. He said, sorry I haven't been coming, you know, I'm gonna come back. I said, it's okay, don't worry about it. Like, we not finna have this conversation. I just said, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. And so I never told his wife. He didn't even tell me, like, don't tell my wife. He didn't even say that, but I knew, like, I'm not gonna dare tell his wife, I saw your husband out at the Tiger Tom's. Oh, but one time Babe told me, he said, I don't know if it's a good idea if you, as a therapist, go to, like, you frequent a bar. And even though it's a bar and grill, it's still a bar, right? He said, you know, that might be a bad impression. You know, people know that you're a therapist and they see you out, maybe see you having a cocktail or whatever. I said, I don't think it's a big deal. So I did share that story with my supervisor. And I asked her, what did she think about that? You know, me going. She said, I think it's totally okay. She said, you're a human being. You have your own personal life. And if one of your clients see you out drinking, that's okay. You're not out acting a fool. You're not causing a disruption. You're just sitting with your friends, having a cocktail. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So I was like, okay. So that's that. But I'm finna get on this call. I got a 1 o'clock online. I don't got anything to do after work. Just my usual. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'll be back with whatever. Tonight, babe just took it easy. Jersey Mike sandwiches with chips. Turkey and roast beef with bacon. I'm so hungry. I don't know what we watching. We got to find something to watch, but something's on right now. Anywho, I'll see y'all tomorrow on Friday.